FM. Any showers and thunderstorms will dissipate with partly cloudy skies returning tonight. Low temperature near 65. Mostly cloudy skies developing Thursday. Still a humid day with a good chance of showers and thunderstorms. High temperature right around 80. Breezy and cooler for Friday with a chance of showers. Highs in the low to mid-70s. Tracking West Michigan's weather for News Radio Wood 1300 and 1069 FM. I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
You never want to let a good hair day spoiled by a bad traffic day. That's why you need West Michigan's morning news with traffic updates every 10 minutes. Tomorrow morning starting at 5. News Radio Wood 1300 and 1069 FM. Your 24-hour source for breaking news in West Michigan is News Radio Wood 1300 and 1069 FM.
We continue with attorneys Joe DeGenova, Victoria Tunsing. They are with the same law firm together. I guess I first met you guys during impeachment. Is that when we really began to understand each other?
Yep.
You know, so we've been through a lot of different wars together, and we followed a lot of different issues together. One of the things that I guess I have in my mind is that you ever seen, I give my list, and I don't even have time to repeat it, about everything Hillary Clinton, everything Ukraine, everything Comey, everything unmasking, everything Loretta Lynn, everything has it ever been this bad or this corrupt that you can remember? I can't. When you did this the other night, and you did that incredible work, it's just, even for those of us that are informed and follow it, and you hear it all at the same time, it almost throws you over with how obvious it is that crimes have been committed, that those things are committed, that the FBI has done it, that you are the military refused to do anything. How go back and I think people that have been sent down, like those people that have been like, and look at what a night. See, look what he was. What he did stood at the top. That means suicide on the 27th. No self-respecting attorney general will have ever.
Well, he may not get permission to do all of it. The story about him in the Justice Department that everybody talks about, he would always have the same answer when he was Deputy Attorney General to anybody that he disagreed with. He said, your moral compass is askew. Can you imagine? And he would do it repeatedly. This is this phony high ground that he put. He was the only honest man left in Washington. Nonsense. Comey was politically corrupt and always was.
For those of us who are lawyers and practice this, we argue all the time about whether something is proper.
Oh, I'd hate to be in the middle of that fight. I mean, if you two are arguing all the time, I don't want to get in the middle of that.
We're used to it, and then we kiss and go ahead.
Okay. I mean, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it.
But, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do in the Justice Department. One side says, you know, this is why we should indict him. Another side says...
Unless you affronted the Cardinal. Cardinal Comey is what they used to call it.
To call it a moral
Don't
issue
disagree with him.
It's so anti the legal process.
Yeah.
Do you think at the end of the day, the truth is going to come out? Do you think that this is a powder keg that is just about to blow and be exposed, all this corruption? Because I do, but it's a race.
I'll tell you what the key is. Fusion GPS. That's the key.
Always
Everything falls apart when they finally get Glenn Simpson to talk about who gave him the money, and then it's going to all go back to the Clintons. It's the money, everything.
Is there a subpoena?
Not yet. I can't figure out when they're going to issue it.
Does Jeff Sessions need to step up his game? I love Jeff Sessions. Does he?
He can quietly start a revolution with grand juries.
We hope he's doing it behind the scenes.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've always thought the world was great guy. Yeah, we love him too.
We love him.
I just want him to do that job because we need equal justice under the law.
But
and it's time committed here.
His persona is a Southern gentleman. That was who.
I got to roll. The call comes in. Thank you both for being here.
Mostly cloudy skies and cloudy. I'm Mary Dominic for Wood Radio News. Our top national story, researchers have safely repaired a gene in human embryos, a scientific first targeted at also raises the prospect of preventing a list of inherited diseases. The research
Chicago Drive opens up before Market Avenue, but then jams solid after 131 out to the 96 belt line. Interchange. Northbound 131 and southbound 131 between the S-curve and 28th Street. Plenty of slow stuff. Matter of fact, southbound clogs up at Ann Street. That's unusual for this time of day. Beltline wants to back up to the traffic lights. Crash clean up Kentwood, southbound Broadmoor Avenue, 137 at Patterson Avenue. At east of Grand Rapids, night work. Eastbound 96 off-ramp to eastbound Fulton Street at 21 scheduled to close from 8 tonight till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and again tomorrow night. This report a service of Lake Michigan Credit Union.
No matter where the summer takes you, you can take us along for the ride with the iHeartRadio app on your phone or online at woodradio.com.
24-hour Wood traffic tip line, 776-5480. From the Subaru of Muskegon Traffic Center, Kevin Richards. Traffic is on the ones weekday mornings on News Radio, Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM.
As we head into evening hours, scattered showers and thunderstorms will dissipate. 9 o'clock temperature, 77. Overnight low, partly cloudy skies, 65. Tracking west,
and we'd love to answer yours.
Why not run by yourself? Talk to some of our current retired clients and get to know our family.
The perfect time to do that is at one of our First Friday events. We have drinks and snacks and a whole lot of fun.
So the next First Friday of the month is coming up August 4th. So why not drop by between 3 and 6 in the afternoon?
If you want to know more, just give us a call at 800-536-8907. That's 800-536-8907. Or visit us at matsonfinancial.com.
Tune in to the Money Mentor Show, Saturday mornings at 6 and Sunday mornings at 11 on News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM.
By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance products, including annuities. Licensed in Michigan.
I'm Dan Hansen from Repcolite Paints, and I want to talk about paint regret. It's that sinking feeling you have when you're halfway through the job and you realize that you bought the wrong paint or the wrong color. With Benjamin Moore paints from your nearby Repcolite store, you can avoid paint regret. See, painting pros count on Benjamin Moore and Repcolite for paint and expertise like no other. And with good reason. Benjamin Moore was recently rated highest by J.D. Power in customer satisfaction for interior paints. Benjamin Moore and Repcolite. Fighting paint regret one can at a time.
Wherever, whenever. Take a piece of home with you on the iHeartRadio app. On your phone or online at woodradio.com.
8121. He's here to give you practical, common sense answers on life's biggest money problems. Dave Ramsey, tonight at 6 on Wood Radio.
For decades, the United States was operated and has operated a very low-skilled immigration system, issuing record numbers of green cards to low-wage immigrants. This policy has placed substantial pressure on American workers, taxpayers, and community resources. Among those hit the hardest in recent years have been immigrants and, very importantly, minority workers competing for jobs against brand new arrivals. And it has not been fair to our people, to our citizens, to our workers. And we protect substantially no more than $4 trillion in net worth and benefit of our copyright tax and companies. We have a growth rate of GDP approaching much higher than we do now. Maybe us, but it's going to go up. It's going to go higher, too. We're doing a job. And you're going to see jobs are pouring back into the country. Factories and plants are coming back into the country. We're going to start making product in America again. And that's happening all over. As I mentioned yesterday, Foxconn is going to spend $10 billion in Wisconsin and other places. And I think the $10 billion is going to end up being $30 billion.
medicine and engineering and to all the positions that we need to fill that are going to help grow the economy. And I'm not saying take people just based on what they offer, but for the most part, I mean, we want to make sure that they're not going to be dependent on the government from the first day they get here, right, Kevin?
Well, you're exactly right, Sean. But I want to cover the language issue first, because that's a hot topic. I can tell you, I just got back from Paris, and I've traveled throughout Europe, lived in China, lived in France for a while. And one of the major immigration issues...
Our systems indicate hostile forces are about to enter an unauthorized zone. Hold your position. We have the zone. Get out there and score some kills now!
Claws out.
I'll wait. And you must maintain this lead. Keep defending. Now is the time. Give it your everything.
You're an agent now. Welcome to the team.
I have a lot easier time in that country if I speak the language. Why is it so difficult for leftists to just say the obvious? But they won't do that because they know by answering your question, Sean, it's going to set the narrative off the wrong way. Now, you can look at the other impediments to all the other things. Culturally, you should learn the culture. Before I lived in France, I learned the culture of the French. It wasn't absolutely necessary. No, it was a good thing to learn.
This is, oh my God.
Final point, I didn't go there to change the culture. I went there to embrace it. Emily?
Well, I think what I'm missing in this whole debate is that the bigger issue with this bill is that it's going to squash legal immigration by leaps and bounds. The language part is, perhaps interesting, but I think the heart of the issue is that we're going to cut down on legal immigration, which could potentially only exacerbate our problem with illegal immigration. I think that's the prime policy concern in this bill. And while the language part certainly is fascinating, we can talk about it and have a charged debate. I think the real implications and what it's going to mean for Americans, particularly the American workforce, is if we're reducing paths and potential for legal immigration,
Oh, come on!
We would even be willing to take our compassion and understand their situation. But when the only way that we look at a problem is through the eyes and the optics of the lawbreakers, that's when you get the eyes of the I don't think we're only looking at the we're thinking about the
So stupid.
What's funny about that is when you guys are arguing a point, you always want to go to somebody that's a full expert. How about we go to the people who are impacted by these issues, the people who are impacted by the MS-13 ban, the people who are impacted by the lawlessness that you see, the people who are impacted by the law and order, and I speak to the minority community because we get the brunt of it. These are not kids who are going to school, Nancy Pelosi, Hillary, children. They're going to school in places like Iowa. I live in the city of St. Louis on the south side of St. Louis where we have to deal with the fallout of this because these kids don't speak English. These kids are not sure that they need to change their country. So there's a lot of every system that is willing to help bring America back.
not new.
Well, Sean, let me say one quick thing. Look, what's funny about when we look at immigration, when we look at it strictly through the eyes of the left and what it means, they talk about the humanitarian aspects of it, etc. Well, we could do the same thing with education. The left will not allow people to go into Harvard willy-nilly, but they'll give you community college willy-nilly. I contend America is the Harvard of countries. Why is it that we can't set a standard that says if you want to get here, and you alluded to it, we used to bring the best and brightest. We no longer do that. We allow anybody to come over. It doesn't matter whether they want to come over to work and go after the American dream, and I think Emily would even contend that in many cases these people come over and they become a drain on the system, and I will even go further and tell you that some come over knowing they only want to be a drain on the system, because why not? America is an amazing place to live if you live on $3 or $5 a day.
I would just like to counter. Studies consistently show that immigrants as a whole commit crimes at lower rates than native-born Americans and actually contribute tremendously to our economy, regardless of skill set level. And I can certainly tell you, and I know you're going to harp that it's a personal anecdote, but I don't think I'm the only one, that my ancestors who came over did not necessarily come with tremendous skill sets, but they worked hard, and then their children worked hard and became educated. And I do believe that is part of the American story. And I don't think reducing legal venues for immigration is the way to maintain that ideal.
Emily, first of all, you keep talking about your people coming over. It sounds to me like this was in the last 20, 30 years. We're talking about decades ago. We can all concede that the immigration system at the time brought over people that didn't speak the language and all that, but they came over with a work ethic. If you want to ask me, do I think the majority of people coming to America today are coming over in search of the American dream?
Your entire dimension is doomed!
The answer is no. Because they've learned that the American system, the welfare system, a system of entitlement, will let you live better by doing nothing. And we have far too many of those.
Sinister Six will be sorry they ever met me.
As the legal system goes, should we relax it and figure things out? To Sean's point, yes. If you have a skill set, and we need that, get into our...
All right, let me change the topic just a little bit. Here you have more scandals. I went over earlier in the program, all the economic success and every indicator we have is rising. And all the media cares about is palace intrigue and Russia. And we have Ukraine, and we have Uranium One, and deleted emails, and acid wash, bleach fit hard drives, and busted up hard drives, and busted up Blackberries, and busted up iPhones, and then we've got SIM cards removed from phones and devices sent to the FBI. Then we've got unmasking and leaking of intelligence. Now we even have the general counsel of the FBI being investigated for that, and Comey being investigated. Then you got Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And then on top of all of that, you know, you've got more scandals out here than anything I've ever seen with real evidence. And I want to ask you a serious question, Emily. Do you see the media bias the way I do? Do you see how for example, name any one of those scandals and put the word Trump or Trump campaign in there. Deleting, smashing, breaking, acid washing, bleach bidding, or 20% of America's uranium sent to Russia, $145 million in kickback. If any of those were Trump and not Clinton, wouldn't it be a bigger scandal?
I don't believe so, because the empirical evidence suggests otherwise. Kennedy School did a study of mainstream news publications during the election. They didn't even... 65% of coverage of Clinton was... A recent study, NBC, CBS, and CNN, 93% negative Trump. Did you know that? I'm not surprised if it's negative news, if we're going to continue... 93%.
Now, there's a group out there that's StopIgnoringMyVoice.com, and you can go there and find out what you can do, and they'll offer some great information for you. And don't let the mainstream media, don't let the Democrats, don't let them steal your voice, and especially when it comes to the good congressmen like Freedom Caucus members. Go to StopIgnoringMyVoice.com now. Find out how you can be heard. StopIgnoringMyVoice.com. We'll continue.
Exposing, uncovering, unpacking the lies of the left every day. This is the Sean Hannity Show.
News Radio Wood 1300 and 1069 FM.
Hey, you know, everybody's got a to-do list. Drop everything off, the dry cleaning, pick up some milk. Here's an idea. Let's save hundreds of dollars on car insurance. Now, the good thing is you don't have to drop off anything or pick up anything. All you have to do is go to Geico.com in 15 minutes, or you can be saving 15% or more on car insurance. Maybe you need extra money in your pocket. It just may be the most rewarding thing.